And in other news tonight, a Mindanao Solon wants the assistance of Libya, Indonesia, and Malaysia in advancing further the peace process in Mindanao. In particular, he wants these countries to help resolve concerns that involve the Philippine government, MILF, and the MNLF. More details from Freddie Abando.
Congress is committed to the passage of the Bangsamoro Basic Bill, which will implement the terms of the peace agreement signed between the government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front in March of this year. The bill has undergone a full review by the President's legal team to ensure it will pass any constitutional challenge to be raised by critics of the peace accord. House Committee Chairman of Muslim Affairs, Congressman Loong of Sulu bared concerns raised by the MILF that certain proposed provisions of the 4 annexes of the agreement passed through a series of revisions. The annexes are transitional arrangements, power and wealth sharing, and the normalization process. Normalization is focused on the demobilization of the MILF forces numbering 10,000 fighters. The government and MILF panels are now meeting in Kuala Lumpur to harmonize the proposed bill to guarantee the approval of Congress.
I think the Philippine panel and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front will proceed to Kuala Lumpur and sit down again and iron out some differences. And then if they will agree, then Congress is ready to receive that once the Office of the President will certify that urgent bill for us in Congress to act the soonest possible time.
In the meantime, Loong bared that in a recent meeting of the Organization of Islamic Conference in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, the report called on the Philippine government to include certain provisions of the peace agreements signed in in 1976 and the 1996 peace agreement of the government with the Moro National Liberation Front in the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Bill. Loong proposed that Libya, Indonesia, and Malaysia conduct a joint meeting with the MILF and the MNLF and the Philippine government to resolve concerns to advance the peace process. A major concern is the area of autonomy. Loong proposed that the core areas of the autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao should be excluded from any plebiscite.
I would like to appeal before the government of the Republic of the Philippines to seriously consider the position of the Organization of Islamic Conference. I think they are very supportive, according to my understanding. They are very supportive and they are welcoming this comprehensive agreement. But they want to preserve the previous gain of this peace initiative from 1976 up to 1996. Because they perceive that if we are going to implement what is being agreed now between the government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front is to totally abolish the existing arm, which is the hard-earned gain of the Moro National Liberation Front.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.